Alright guys, it's Tuesday. Get a little later start today. I'm tired. I think it's about 9:30 this morning. And I'm going to start tackling the dreaded motorcycle room. It really wasn't that horrible, but I've added a lot of stuff cleaning out the other shop. So now I got all this stuff to contend with. Let me get started on this and let's see how far we can get. Hopefully I can finish this today. That's the goal. Then we gotta get new lights. Man, these lights are the pits. LED beats them hands down. So let's get busy. Alright guys, about 11 o'clock now. Yeah, I went on a quick snack break. This is what we got done so far. Got everything cleared off the shelf. A lot of this stuff over here I just left up is very heavy, and that's where it's going to stay anyhow, so that's fine. Got this shelf cleaned off, but looks like a bunch of little minions down there. Start going through all this stuff and getting rid of a lot of it, and then see what to keep. I'll get back with you. Alright guys, it's Wednesday. I'm back in the shop and kind of hope to wrap up the majority of the cleaning today. I only worked a few hours yesterday in here. I was kind of burnt out, I can't lie. Yesterday pretty much got to about this point here, so I still got all this wall. Started working on this wall and all the way around. Today basically what I'll do is clean this area up over here. There's a lot of stuff's got to go. The tools and stuff I'm not going to fool with today. That's going to be another day. But I want to get the countertops cleaned back off. So let me get started and we'll see how far I can get. Alright guys, it's probably an hour later and I have the shelf cleaned off. Yeah, except for this. This is just my odds and ends stuff for pegboards, so I'm gonna leave that out until I get through over here. Looks pretty good. I am gonna spend an entire day though just taking all this stuff down and getting rid of the old pliers. I mean, I've got some like up here that pretty rusty. Either clean them up or get rid of them. Because I got tons and tons and tons of this stuff. As of today, that's good enough. Now, the biggie. This is the heavy stuff, and it's gonna take a lot of thinking on this because I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with a lot of this stuff. I think a lot of it's just got to go in the trash. So let's see what we got in here, and we're gonna get rid of it. I think I need to get rid of this drill press too. I think it's on its last leg. I don't think it's working anymore. I kind of wanted to upgrade one anyhow, so let's see what we got. I'll test it out. Alright guys, the corner is clean. Got everything out of there. Which again, always leads to the horror of what to do with all this stuff. Most of it's not going back. You've got a really nice rim over here. Brand new in the box. I'm going to give to somebody. Check this thing out. Oh, still shiny. Anyhow, get everything back in this corner and chunk the rest of the stuff that I'm not going to use. And then I think I'm going to give this place a good sweeping. We're going to call it done for this week. Kind of tired of doing shop stuff. This thing's about 1,400 square feet. It's a big shop. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the ad on here for tomorrow. See if I can get somebody to come by and pick all this up for me. Get rid of it. I got some stuff on the bike over here. I got to carry the eBay room that I'm selling. I'll give you one last grand tour when I'm through and we'll be done. Alright guys, I'm calling it quits. It's Wednesday and I have no idea what time it is. It's probably 12 or 1 o'clock. It's a big improvement over what it was. Got me a little more space over here. This is a console for the Jeep. It'll be going away shortly, and so will most of this stuff in these boxes. I'm pretty pleased. And I'm very tired, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you one more walk around once I get all this garbage here hauled off. Not sure if that'll take a day or 2 days. I don't know. I'm gonna start calling around and people will come get it. They'll come get it. All right, man. I will talk to you guys later. All right, guys, the last of the walkthrough before I mess it all back up again. See, we've already got a pot sitting there. Actually, it's all in my car, so I'm just gonna unload it. Corvette's still up for sale if you want to buy it. This still looks fairly decent. In case you wonder what that do, that's my security system in here. I have cameras everywhere, in every room, every inch of this place. I just disarmed it, so don't rob me right this second. Everything still looks clean. I actually got both bikes. I think I took a little clip yesterday of me putting the battery in this thing. Jumped over here to this Gold Wing. I'm gonna put it on next, but I forgot it had a dead battery. I tried charging it up and it's not coming back, so I think it's a goner. So I ran up to AutoZone and got a brand new one. So let me install it and we'll see if this thing roars. Alright guys, first touch of the button and it fired right up. And this thing hadn't been cranking over a year, so I'm very impressed with it. Let me get it pulled up in the shop, and then there was a couple little things I wanted to do before I did, like put some air in the tires and stuff, make sure they're good. But I'm very pleased to hear it running. So smooth. Alright, let me get in the garage. Runs like a charm, man. I took it down out of the neighborhood. Kinda wish I hadn't ridden it because it rides so good. It's next to go up. It'll probably be in the morning. Today's Sunday. And I'm gonna stick it up for sale. It's gotta go. Bike room still looks good. I did move a gas can. Had to get gas for the bikes and the tractor. In case you're wondering about this tire, I'm going to give this away. So that's why it's sitting out. It all turned out pretty good. Anyhow guys, we're going to wrap this one up. We'll get back with the new thing. Oh, let me show you one thing real quick. Hang on. It looks wet out here. I think it's been raining. That's not good. I left my window open in the Jeep. Why, you ask? Well, now that we decided to stay here, I'm going to be a fruit tree planter. They had plum trees at Lowe's today, so I picked 2 of them up. Basically took up the whole Jeep. So and got a little potting soil. I'll go ahead and show you why I did that. You know, it's almost planting season. You know, I'm the little gardener here. Well, I bought these pots at Lowe's for $5 a piece. They're hanging pots. I haven't put them together yet. And the reason for it is I like to hang these flowers up, but the thing that I find is these pots are, you buy them already. They were 2 for $1, I think, at Lowe's. Or now I want to say I paid $15 for 2. But anyhow, you have to water them every single day when they're in direct sun like this. So I'm gonna put them in a little bigger pot and see if that'll help a little bit, because these things dry out quick. They last the full year. So I just kind of stuck them up here now. The weather, I haven't planted the garden yet. I got to get in here and get all the weeds out. But the way I'm looking at it is we got one more little cold spell coming. It's been in the 80s the last few days, but it's gonna drop down to 30s, I think, Tuesday. But I think that's gonna last for like one day, and then that's over. So kind of excited about the hot weather, even though in these 80 days it's been warm. I found a ginormous fan that I may give it for right up here. Because remember, this thing is going to have a wall here very shortly separating the bins. I'll get back with you. I hope if the weather's good, I'm going to take the Harley out tomorrow and see what we can do. Probably bring y'all along with me. Alright guys, talk to y'all later.